There we go.
File too big.
What?
Udemy.
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 No matter how you say it, it's a top online learning destination with thousands of courses.
Around the world, we're helping people achieve their goals.
I learned Python and became a software engineer.
Udemy can help you start a new career.
Or just learn something new.
Whatever you want to learn, discover the perfect course for your goal.
Udemy.
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 What have you always wanted to learn?
The best option? Having options. One idea, thousands of possibilities. Only on Fiverr.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome you to the 64th commencement ceremony for Miramonte High School and the class of 2023. My name is Wyatt Rose. I'm the Associated Student Body President. And I have to say, wow, we're a good-looking class. We may have been the only class in 64 years that have spent a year and a half in pajamas, but we sure do clean up well. I would like to think that our time at Miramonte can be compared to the J-Lot. Everybody may have their own spot, but every space differs greatly from the next. In life, we all have our own battles, just like trying to get out of the parking lot. We all have our own way of getting to school. Some of us take the bus, others parents drive them, and the rest of us, well, we drive Jeep Wranglers. Yet, we're all in it together. However, it doesn't matter as we all make it to school, and most of us are on time. But we have all spent the last 4 years trying to figure out this thing called life. Despite our best efforts, I don't believe any of us have figured it out yet. Therefore, I would like to leave you with 2 pieces of advice I heard every morning as I raced off to school. The first is to be kind to others. You never know what someone else is going through. Simply, just be kind. The second is to make good choices. Now, perhaps you have heard this from your parents or guardians as well, but it's true. The choices we make define who we are and who we become. If you don't make a good choice the first time, make it the second time, because your choices will determine who you become in life. This evening, we celebrate the cumulative efforts of students, parents, guardians, teachers, and district officials. As we kick this off, I want to give a very warm and heartfelt welcome to Acalanes Union High School district staff, Miramonte faculty and staff, parents, families, friends, and of course, our fantastic class of 2023. I would like to thank all of you for being here to honor and celebrate us. It means so much. Thank you, and go Mats. I'd now like to introduce 2 of our esteemed Principal Award winners, Dorian Bird and Catherine Scheingart.
Hi everyone, my name is Catherine Scheingart.
And I am Dorian Bird, and we are so honored to be here today.
These last 4 years at Miramonte have gone by so fast, especially with those years online.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't love that I know what each of your rooms look like.
Regardless of our special schooling experiences, we are so excited to be finally standing on this stage looking at our graduating class.
I am really proud of you all. Even though I was skeptical at times, thinking about this moment last week, it made me realize that we are all leaving a lot behind to open a new chapter in our lives.
My parents, my dog, and my Xbox. All of the good things in my life.
Aren't you leaving behind your sister too?
Her too, I guess. Well, what we're getting at is that we know moving forward is very difficult, but please don't feel like you're the only one. Look around you.
As a whole, you will all be leaving behind a legacy at this school as the greatest class of all time. Of course. So wipe those tears and get ready because we're about to graduate.
We're going to add today to our little collection of memories we all have stored under senior year.
Ball, time of reflection, senior day, and even our last AP tests and high school finals have led up to this moment.
So, as we begin our ceremony,
we want to give a warm welcome to our fabulous ASB officer, Emmy Ross, onto the stage. Go Mats!
Thank you, Dorian and Catherine, and congratulations. It is my pleasure to invite up ASB and senior class officers for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please welcome Kieran DeCuna, our senior class vice president, Will Stokes, our senior class treasurer, and Kyle Odemark, our ASB treasurer.
I'll say the intro, then you can do it. I now ask all those who are able to please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by our senior choir.
Please be seated while we enjoy a musical offering. Our senior choir will be performing History by One Direction.
Strong.
Thank you to our amazing senior choir. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker of the evening. Please join me in welcoming to the stage one of our amazing Principal Award winners, Courtney Scheingart.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Courtney Scheingart, and I'm thankful and honored to receive this award, and I'm elated to share it with 3 other lovely people, one of them being my sister. Can you imagine how awkward the dinner table discussion might have been if it's just one of us? Yikes. Plus, I am unsure how I would have gotten to the ceremony. Catherine, thank you for the ride. I promise to get my license soon. I've been dreaming of giving a graduation speech since middle school, but I don't think I've shared that with anyone. If I were to tell my shy 8th grade self, who was sitting in woodshop every lunch, or 9th grade me, who played card games nonstop, that I'd be giving a speech to the wonderful class of 2023, our parents, and the exceptional staff, I think I'd be lying. The probability of me speaking at graduation was lower than me passing Spanish class. Thankfully, both occurred. Whew. And while I've dreamt about this moment, I've been scared of public speaking my entire life. Afraid people might laugh at me instead of with me. Afraid to be vulnerable, not to mention scared to read my own incredibly messy handwriting. So let me begin by saying thank you, technology. You're a real one. I see some of my teachers laughing right now. Very funny. But in all seriousness, when I encounter challenges, I attack them head on, regardless of my apprehensions. So when I was asked to speak today, I said, yes, please, and faced my fears. Fears define me, both good and bad. The fear of not fitting in, the fear of not doing well enough in school, the fear of not getting into a good enough college, the fear of not succeeding in life, you know, the biggies. Of course, fears are valid and normal, but there's another side of fear that we often overlook. Fears can inspire us to work harder. They can motivate us to achieve our goals. And when we face them, they have the ability to show us how truly capable we are. We have all endured numerous scary moments throughout high school and uncertainty about what comes next. Some were as a group and others were individual. Whether it was the impacts of COVID-19, not performing well enough for a team, or not getting the grade you wanted, we have all experienced fear in some way. Personally, I struggle with social fears and worry that I have missed unforgettable moments from being closed off, but no more. As I stand here in front of a lot of people, my dream is coming true. So please, embrace your fears. There's literally no better option. Most of us will be moving on to a new path and environment, so the best thing we can do is look forward to the next chapters of our lives. It's never too late to change your outlook on the future. It's never too late to see the other side of fear. I will be in San Diego, roll tex, and we'll have to adapt and change, learning to live without the comfort of lifelong friends, learning to adjust to a completely new environment, learning how to expand my horizons and try something new. I am scared, but also excited about the possibilities in front of me. Maybe I'll learn how to skateboard with my terrible balance, or surf, who knows? Maybe I'll mark becoming a tour guide off my bucket list. And maybe I'll be more open and make those friends I've always wanted to. And maybe I'll be standing in front of the San Diego State University class of 2027, giving another speech. We're quite literally graduating today, and our entire future awaits. Am I scared? Of course. Aren't you guys? So as we embark on a new stage in our lives, I challenge you all to face your fears and step outside of your comfort zone. There is always, always something greater on the other side of the door. As Taylor Swift once said, it was the end of a decade, but a start of an age. So don't let those fears define who you are and continue to grow. Lastly, go Mats.
Congratulations, Courtney. We would now like to welcome Dorian Bird to perform a musical offering. Please welcome Dorian up to the stage as he will be performing I Was Here by Diane Warren.
On the sands of time, and it's something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets, leave something to remember so they won't forget I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I wanna say I lived each day until I died, and know that I meant something in somebody's life. The hearts I have touched will be the proof that I leave, that I made a difference, and this world will see I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I just want them to know that I gave my all, did my best, brought someone some happiness, left this world a little better just because I was here. I was here. I lived, I've loved, I was here. I've did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I was here. I did. I was here.
Thank you and great job, Dorian. It is our pleasure to introduce our second student speaker of the evening. Please welcome our next Principal Awards winner, Ricky Davis.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ricky Davis, and it is my honor to be speaking here today. These past 4 years have truly been a life-altering experience for each and every one of us. Through in-person, online, and hybrid school, it's safe to say that we've seen it all. As a transfer student in 9th grade, I was unsure what the Miramonte community would encompass. Entering Link Day, which is freshman orientation, I was nervous and excited to enter a new place. At Link Day, my sister, a Link Crew commissioner, forced me to participate in the very first event, balloon pop. I was mortified about having to go in front of 300 people I didn't know at all and run back and forth across the cafeteria to sit on balloons and pop them. But despite my embarrassment, I did it. And by the end, it was safe to say that I was having fun, and I'm now proud to say my team was victorious. As 9th grade progressed, I took every opportunity to immerse myself in the Miramonte community. Through cross-country and track, Latin, and public speaking, I made new friendships and enriched my high school experience. But as 9th grade came to an end, every connection that I and everyone else had built suddenly vanished, as we were all forced online and into lockdown. Lockdown was hard, but we endured through the ups and the downs. We experienced technical difficulties caused by slow internet connections, or difficulties caused by pesky pets like my cats walking across the keyboard. But we never gave up. We would simply reboot and try again. Through online Latin conventions, Zoom public speaking competitions, and socially distanced cross-country practices, I and many others found ways to connect. And when junior year rolled around, we found ourselves in a new normal. I was once again able to appreciate the gift of spending time with everyone in person, but it wasn't fully the same, with social distancing and mask mandates still being in full force. However, I was able to appreciate events that I had missed out on due to COVID. I was able to travel to Lafayette, Louisiana for the National Latin Convention, finally have in-person school, and have a normal running season. This year, we finally returned to normal. We were finally able to have rallies inside the gym, where the seniors, of course, dominated in dodgeball, basketball, and the final cheer. Shout out to the rally leaders for making the rally so awesome this year. Throughout these past 4 years, in some ways, the class of 2023 enjoyed the standard Miramonte experience, from Link Day right before our freshman year to senior ball. In other ways, we missed out. We didn't have any in-person classes all of sophomore year. We didn't get our 9th grade Yosemite trip. We missed out on rallies and sports games. But we've all grown and matured in ways that no other graduating class has ever had to do. We have been forced to adapt. We have shown grit in the face of hardship, and we have learned that the privilege to show up, learn, and go to school in person is not something to be taken lightly, but is a gift to be appreciated. Looking out on all of you, I can almost see all of our awkward 9th grade selves. But now, it's safe to say that we all leave Miramonte with the confidence that we can navigate any challenge or hardship ahead of us. The future for the class of 2023 is bright. Thank you to all our staff, peers, parents, and everyone else that made the Miramonte community so special. Go Mats!
Thank you, and great job, Ricky. It is our pleasure to introduce our principal for a presentation to the class. Please welcome Mr. Campopiano.
All right. Parents, faculty, esteemed guests, and members of the class of 2023, welcome to Paul Uberry Field and the 64th commencement for Miramonte High School. I am Ben Campopiano, and I have the absolute privilege of serving as Miramonte's principal. I would like to first extend a special welcome to two of our distinguished guests here today. First, member of the Acalanes Union High School District Governing Board, Dr. Chris Severson. And Associate Superintendent in the Acalanes Union High School District, Mr. John Walker. We also have administrators, staff members, and faculty representatives from all of our schools' departments with us today. And as you know, the role of the public educator and school staff member has never been more critical. And I thank all of our Miramonte staff for your dedication to our great school, our community, and these great students. Thank you. To the senior class parent advisors, members of the Miramonte Parents Club Board, members of the Athletic Boosters Club Board, and members of the Orinda Network for Education Board. Thank you for your leadership and everything you've done to help every single one of these students over the last 4 years. Thank you. And to all of the parents and guardians here today, and all of you who have served as leaders and mentors and role models to these seniors, we thank you. Together, you have raised truly amazing young adults. I would now like to take a moment to announce the names of our students with the highest academic honors. These students have achieved the very difficult feat of attaining A's in all of their classes at Miramonte High School for all 4 years. Yes, all A's, all 4 years. I would like to invite these students to rise and be recognized for their achievements. Please hold your applause until the end. Our students with the highest academic honors in the class of 2023 are Alexander Aoki, Petra Cherry, Riley Coover, Jacob Diston, Luca Davicki, Alexander Filanov, Ryan Gardner, Michelle Giovinazzo, Michelle Giovinazzo, Nicholas Grinald, Jada Hembrador, Zachary Hoffman, Lila Insalaco, Marina Kim, Grace Liu, Ruby Martin Galitzin, Sarah Michaels, Hannah Nguyen, Charles Platt, Caitlin Roach, Jonathan Swoo, Chiago Ugarte Wright, Sarah Wren, and Timothy Zoe. Congratulations. Thank you. And now to the class of 2023. Today, we gather here to commemorate the past 4 years of hard work, growth, and countless memories. And for months, I've been thinking about what to say. There's so many great accomplishments and achievements and things I could focus on today, but I keep coming back to a simple but lovely moment I witnessed at the City Club 2 months ago in San Francisco on Saturday, April 29th. A moment that I think captured the essence of your class. A moment that occurred during your senior ball. On that evening, a beautiful scene unfolded that you may not even remember or realize happened until right now. It was the moment when Taylor Swift's song, Love Story, came over the speakers. Joy and perhaps literal love immediately filled the room as so many of you came running in and danced and sang in perfect unison. Teachers joined you on the dance floor, and even Mr. Sweeney and I were bobbing our heads along with you all. It was a moment of pure bliss, a moment that epitomized the spirit of unity, joy, and love that defines the class of 2023. And as you reflect on your high school years, be sure to recognize these many forms of love that have shaped you and your class into who you are today. You have experienced the love of others, the love of self, and the love of personal growth. It is these loves and many, many others that have fueled your passions, inspired your efforts, and propelled you forward to achieve greatness in and out of the classroom, and which will propel you further to personal success and making a positive impact on the world around you in the coming years. Love begins with self-acceptance, an acknowledgement of our unique qualities, passions, and dreams. And each one of us has a story to tell, a story that is beautifully distinct. And each one of you have brought this distinct story to Miramonte and truly left something better, a positive legacy that will last beyond your time here. As you journey forth, continue to embrace your individuality, your creativity, and your imperfections. Remember that your worth lies not in comparison to each other, but in being your authentic self and bringing your true self to the dance every single day. Love, of course, extends outward, beyond ourselves, reaching into the relationships you have nurtured throughout high school. Your friends and family have been a source of unwavering support, shared laughter, and invaluable experiences. Through the highs and the lows, these connections have shaped you into the remarkable individuals you are. Watching you all on the senior lawn and seeing your interactions every single day is something I truly will never forget. As you transition to new paths, cherish these current bonds, preserve and nurture them, and use the love from them to build new relationships and new communities. Love is also found in the pursuit of knowledge and personal growth. You have spent countless hours engaged in classrooms, working on your skills and expanding your mind. The work of constant personal growth requires us to take risks, step out of our comfort zones, and embrace challenges. You've done this over and over and over and over and over again these last 4 crazy years. As you look ahead to the countless opportunities and countless obstacles ahead, commit to pursuing these new passions, accepting the challenges ahead, and trusting that nothing good ever comes easy. Your pursuit for personal growth will lead to progress over and over again, just like it did for you these last 4 years. Finally, love calls us to create a better world, a world characterized by compassion, understanding, and acceptance. We live in a society yearning for unity, a society in desperate need for young people who can bridge the gap, bring together the camps, and refuse to continue with the negativity you've grown up witnessing in the world. Stand up against injustice. Do what's right, even when it's unpopular. And stand strong against the crowd going the wrong way. Be the voice in the hands of positive change, and be the leaders that shape a world with values you guys hold dear. Graduates, as you move on from Miramonte, carry that special, lovely moment from your senior ball forward. Embark on your own individual love stories. Love yourself, love others, and use your love to change the world. Mother Teresa taught us to do small things with great love. Whether it's big or small things you do next, take what you have learned here and go do it with great love. To the class of 2023, thank you for the legacy you have left and for the path you will make. You will live in my mind and my heart forever. Go Mats. Thank you. I will now begin the formal presentation of diplomas, the part we've all been waiting for, with governing member Dr. Chris Severson and District Associate Superintendent Mr. John Walker. We will be assisted by Steve Poling, our retired English teacher. So, it is now my pleasure to have Ella Robinson, ASB Vice President, Sanjita Panu, ASB Equity and Inclusion Officer, Wyatt Rose, ASB President, and Michael Bohm, Senior Class President, assist with the reading of the names of the graduates of the class of 2023.
Atticus Wesley Angus.
Rose Angus.
Nilab Rahim Ahmed.
Charles Thomas Algert.
Nason Ellis Alm.
Elwaz Burkhart Anagnost.
Melina Miriam Andrews.
Lauren Christine Anthony.
Alexander Aoki.
Emma Caroline Avery.
Jonah Azevedo.
Kellen Michael Baker.
Alice Caroline Ball.
Graham Francis Ballantyne.
Mia Grace Balanek.
Faris Manaja.
Justin Andrew Bellamy.
Alicia Belshaw.
Julia Taylor Berg.
Lucy Hillary Berkman.
Carson Connis Berry.
Annika Nevea Blas Cedeno.
Chase Walker Bliss.
Cooper James Bolig. Nicholas Vahi Bonar. Carlos Alexander Gomez Barrera. Julia Cristina Ramirez. Claire Addison Sumner.
Giovanni Allen Botine.
Ella Grace Bradley.
Hollis Claire Bronfman.
Leo Byrne Brofman.
Declan Ray's Brothers.
Abigail Maxine Brotman.
Dylan James Browning.
Linus Takaki Buchholz.
Charles Patrick Burke.
Dorian Lorenz Bird.
Nicole Ava Chai.
Elise Eileen Chang.
Amali Chatterjee.
Amelia Nicole Chen.
Toby Shin Cheng.
Petra Faye Cherry.
Derek Brandon Chin.
Amber Rachel Chu.
Megan Ashley Tree.
Natalie Mae Clausen.
Justin John Cole.
Thank you so much.
Ethan Jensen Conley.
Ethan Robert Coover.
Riley William Coover.
Addison May Crisson.
Kieran Diomedes Dacunha.
Julia Magdalena Daw.
Jackson Degnan Davenport.
Luke Alexander Davis.
Richard Michael Cicero Davis.
Caroline Grace DeBourbon.
Alexis Lauren Debuchere.
Jada Vivian Dietrich.
Carson Yoon Dennis.
Phoenix Alcala Dennis.
Bennett Eli Destino.
Catherine Teresa DeFranco.
Jacob William Diston.
Sophia Doe.
Nevin Benedict Dold.
Megan Duran.
Luca William Dovicki.
Luke Duncan.
Gardner Patrick Dunn.
Courtney Amelia Eddy.
Brian Joseph Edelin.
Charbel L. Coriana.
Charles Edward Angs.
Marcus Robert Erickson.
Sienna Kristen Isopa.
Alexander Vladimir Filanov.
Abigail Elizabeth Fordyce.
Alexander James Fordyce.
Charlotte Grace Foreman.
James Dwight Foster.
John Patrick Foy.
Luke Alexander Franklin.
Colin Christopher Frazier.
Lindsay Ann French.
Max Harris Friedman.
Misha Phil.
Luca Rene Ignacio Gamboa.
Michelle Gao.
Ryan Paul Gardner. Dimitri Quinn Ginwright Jr.
Louis Anthony Giles.
Michelle Julia Giovinazzo. Nicholas John Govea.
Gianna Marie Gravelin.
Peyton L. Gray.
Nicholas John Hopala Grenold.
Ben Minghua Guthrie.
Alexandrina Laura Gutsu.
Logan Emerson Haynes.
Marilyn Dolores Hassett.
Matthew Gallagher Hawkins.
Charlotte Florence Hawthorne.
Jacqueline Emma He.
Jada Hembrador.
Sabrina Calise Hernandez Cardoza.
Juan Pablo Herrera.
Cameron Reed Kamalani Hurst.
John Bhattacharjee Hess.
Kaylin Connor Thomas Ho.
Zachary Ian Hoffman.
Sandra Rose Hazelton.
Miren Hu.
Julian Yen Huang.
Fiona Ainsley Hughes.
Jack Joseph Trevor Hughes.
Scott Thomas Holst.
Carson Finley Hummel.
Olivia Madison Perez Hoen.
Dania Rose Innes.
Lila Joe Meyer and Sulaco.
Christian Andre Ionescu.
Kaylin Tani Ishuzu.
Ava Mackenzie Jackson.
Hannah Elizabeth Jackson.
Aubrey Michelle Jalowick.
Miles William Jensen.
Rome Antone Gianaloni.
Hannah Allison Johnson.
Reagan Carol Cayley.
Ryan Scott Cayley.
Anthony Michael Karem.
Lola Marin Casella.
John Ray Keene.
Jonathan Robert Kelleher.
Diego Julian Kemp.
Kiki Elvie Mignon.
Marina Sohee Kim.
Melissa Blanche Crockmall.
Quinn James Krumholtz.
Theodore Chemo Kushner.
Nicholas Eric Lamy.
Catherine Ella Lankford.
Gemma Rose Leach.
Aaron Wailuan Lee.
Joshua Chungyul Lee.
Jack Maliki Lenny.
Luke William Lewis. Liliana Grace Lincoln.
Grace Montgomery Liu.
Ava Marie Logan.
David Joseph Lowenstein.
Sophia Joanna Singwei Lua.
Shi Shang Luo.
Alexandra Jade Lurie.
Alexander John Sebastian Morant Lynch.
Christina Maximovich.
Dylan Victor Morano.
Ruby Martin Golitzin.
Maya Sophia Martono.
Shelby Ann Matthews.
Megan Karen McInich.
Courtney Colbert Mercer.
Haley Jane Method.
Nathan Anthony Meyer.
Abigail Alexandra Myers.
Paige Elizabeth Myers.
Ryan Christopher Myers.
Sarah Alice Michaels.
Charlotte Corinne Miller.
Marin Auburn Miller.
Jessica Mary Jane Milmo.
Tara Minawada.
Isabel Ann Mobley.
Savash Mohadidi.
Emma Robin Multi-Honor.
Madeline Evalie Morris.
Marin Grace Morrissey.
John Mark Alexander Mosier.
Cody Alistar Mueller.
Amanda Noel Murray.
Lily Karis Namdaran.
Hannah Mintu Nguyen.
Adrian Thomas Nibley.
Jack Gordon Nixon.
Elizabeth Kealakai O'Shea.
Sophia Beatrice Obnial.
Kyle Robert Odemark.
Addison Cole Owensby.
Hayden Aubrey Packwood. Cameron Patrick Penzera.
Kirsten Jessica Parker.
Maya Elizabeth Paycole.
Taryn Eliza Pierce.
Jade Peng.
Andrew William Penny.
Evan Daniel Persinger.
Colin James Peruse.
Mateo Jen Ren Petty.
Zoe Mailing Petty.
Cyrus Pavon.
Isabella Noel Pierre.
Charles Ethan Platt.
Jacob Porter.
Adriana Pareco. Leon Wren.
Alexis Marie Reyes.
Sebastian Keon Reguem.
Alexandra K. Richtenberg.
Hannah Elizabeth Ripper.
Caitlin Elizabeth Roach.
Tavion Dean Roberts. Cindy Roman. Amelia Ann Ross.
Alicia Leilani Rotolo.
Isabel Amanda Roy.
Alana Rezga.
Alexander Philip Ryan.
Grant Stephen Striglos Scanlon.
Courtney Nicole Scheingart.
Catherine Olivia Scheingart.
Yik Ming Sesto.
Kelly Madison Shin.
Zaid Yaman Shukeri.
Beatrice Ruby Schedule.
Wesley Walter Kenneth So.
Sean Andreas Suhill.
Ari Daniel Sorokin.
Kennedy Lynn Speaker.
John Thomas Spencer.
Ava Rose Spiegel.
William Theodore Ting Steinmeier.
Andrew Peter Stern.
William Thomas Stokes.
Carson William Straub.
Leo Maximilian Struble.
Jonathan Sue.
Elena Dolan Sullivan. Stella Song Simons.
Ashley Taw.
Allison Haley Tam.
Benjamin Jeremiah Timon.
Hunter John Tierney.
Liam Edward Tierney.
Griffin Ryan Ting.
Nadia Simone Torpy.
Archer Townsend.
Caitlin Jenny Tristram.
Amanda Claire Turtle.
Thiago Marcello Ugarte Wright.
Arsh Singh Apol.
Lindsay McKenna Villamore.
Matthew J. Wang.
Jaya Alex Watson.
Nicholas George Weber.
Abigail Jessica Wiener.
Avery Yuki Welch.
Hayden Christopher Westover.
John Wallace Williams.
Thomas Griffin Wilson.
Owen Samuel Wogenrich.
Claire Quirk Wood.
Sydney Hope Wright.
Sarah Wren.
Isabella Melon Yoon.
Constanza Tara Zamani.
Aaron Nathan Zemmelman.
Lucas Heinrich Zezemadoish.
Michelle Shin-Yi Zhou.
Timothy Hai Zo.
Ella Grace Robinson.
Sanjita Kaur Panu.
Wyatt Cameron Rose.
Michael Kiyoshi Bone.
Before certifying our graduates, I would like to now welcome back Michael Bohm to lead his class in the changing of the tassels. Students, please rise.
Receiving our diplomas is the first step in becoming high school graduates. As the president of the senior class, I will now lead the class in the second step, that of moving our tassels from the right to the left side of our graduation caps. Go Mats!
It is my pleasure to certify the graduates of the class of 2023. By the power vested in me, in accordance with the statutes and codes of the state of California, as principal of Miramonte High School, under the accreditation of the Acalanes Union High School District, I certify that this class has completed and fulfilled all academic requirements suitable for graduation. I hereby graduate the Miramonte class of 2023. Go Mats! All right. Students, don't forget to head to the goalposts and get your diplomas before grad night. Students, don't forget to go to the goalposts.